Hi, it's Steve Kendall from my weekly show, Lift the Stigma, here a day early at Crossroads Freedom Center in Frederick, Maryland, to present the first check from the Save from Opioid Foundation to owner Joey Tarsick. I'm here with three warriors. Dickie Pettit, Joey, and I all attended Sherwood High School together. Dickie and I have been friends for well over 55 years. And it was Dickie who realized that my crusade under FightOpiates.us was going in the same direction that Joey, who runs the rehab center here and owns it, he got us together. And that's how this all came about. Dickie's family has been developers in Montgomery County and Virginia for years and is a leading member of the community, and also was a contributor to Crossroads directly. So we're here to thank Dickie for getting us together and making this happen. and the fact that we're still all alive after all these years out of high school. I also want to thank Cheryl Spangler, who helped me set up the Save for Opioids Foundation. Unfortunately, Cheryl, because of previous engagements, couldn't be here with us today, but she gets a lot of credit for the promotion that went behind this, and she put a lot of hard work into it, besides being one of the personal contributors. We had announced from the very beginning that we were going to actually interview the two people that we're actually sponsoring today live, so you could see where your donations went, and we were going to follow them up in 60 days. But due to the fact they've just entered into the program, which Joey will elaborate on in a minute, that is not going to happen. But we will come and interview them after they've been into the program and have settled in. I want to commend and thank the sponsors that so far have donated to the Save for Opioid Foundation. First, Benz Elite Automotive. They were a major contributor. Filter Pledge, a corporation that was set up by Stan Dull and Shannon, I always pronounce her name wrong, so I'll skip that. They set up this corporation to deliver a new filter to your home every month, and the proceeds of that go to a foundation to send scholarship programs to people into long-term rehab. They're very interested in Joey's program, which is a year program for both alcohol and opioid addiction. We're hoping we can join with Filter Pledge in sending as many people to Crossroads as possible in the upcoming years, and have other foundations join in with us. Also, North American Bank Cards, the processing bank for my credit card company, was a contributor. Orange Theory Fitness, Seven Corners, my good friend David Coelho is big time behind getting as many people into treatment and fitness and health as possible. David, I thank you. You're a good friend, and I thank you for being a contributor. Hurley's Audio in Tyson's Corner. If you got a problem with your car, that's the only place to go electrical wise. EDA Motors, which is located in Tyson's Corner, also was a contributor. My good friend Michael Kessler was a personal contributor. As I mentioned, Cheryl Spangler, Jennifer Moon, Cynthia Norman Law, who's like a sister to me, who also went to Sherwood with the three of us, Sharon Kendall, my sister, Billy Kendall, my mother, and yours truly. So I've asked several times over the holiday season for everybody to please just donate $10. For every 50 people that just donate $10, we can add one more person into the rehab program. It's not often in life that you can change somebody's life. This is the opportunity. You can not only change somebody's life and follow them through the process of recovery. It's a powerful thing to know that you've done that to help someone. So over the holiday season, instead of giving that extra gift to somebody who really doesn't need it, go to www.FightOpioids.us, go to our donation page for the Save from Opioids Foundation, and please donate. I'll be up here again next month, hopefully, delivering another check, which I'm about ready to deliver to Joey, to continue the ongoing process. My personal company, Capital Financial Merchant Solutions, in December will be personally sponsoring one person monthly through the whole year's program. So with that, I want to hand Joey this check, the first check from our foundation. I want to tell you how proud I am to be a part of it. And would you like to say something to the people that help with this?
Yeah, I really appreciate Dickie and Steve, their hearts, because when a guy goes through addiction, opiates, alcohol, a few other things, they're totally bankrupt. And so when I receive a guy that wants help or crossroads, usually they have no money, and we take the burden of the bill, because I can't stand to see somebody with so much potential live the way that we live when we're in addiction. It's just horrible for the family. It affects everybody around them. And if there's a possibility of just giving a hope or giving somebody a chance to start over and have a new life and really be a light in a dark situation, and these guys are helping that, because I hope this is the tip of the iceberg for Dickie and Steve, and all the things that could happen if people start really seeing what they're doing to help. It would be tremendous if we could just grow this and really help a lot of people. And I just, the guys that come that we're going to talk, when they first get to Crossroads, it's a 30-day program that we kind of shut down and really just let them get used to renewing their mind or just new thinking. And we, all their family has just gone through a lot of trauma. So we want to get through this first 30 days, and then I believe next time Steve comes up, interviewing the guys, that this donation will help. Wouldn't be a problem at all. But I want to get them through that 30 days of just some quiet time and really refocusing their life and realizing how to make this new transition, this new life that is available for them, and finally getting through this addiction. So next time we'll have a couple guys. I have some other people that want to come into the program also, that are in in a detox center, because we try to get the guys to go through a detox at least 15-30 days before they get here, so they're a little least clear. And when a guy comes in clean, I've got guys doing well, and you don't want to put somebody that's using in guys that aren't using. It's very discouraging. So we have to go through a process even to get them in here. But thank you again, whoever contributed, who sees this. I just pray that you get touched also, like these guys have been touched, and we can. What's your together we stay. What's your logo?
There's strength in numbers. Together we can make. Together we can make a difference. That's Amen. The whole logo of my whole campaign. Yeah. But I need to interrupt you for a second, because Dickie, my mother, is saying hi, Dickie. So let's all wave to my mother. Hey, Mom.
Hey, Billy. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Yep.
I hope these other people that went to Sherwood that can see what these guys are doing and how we're teaming up and trying to help people. I know everybody's got somebody in their family that's been affected by some kind of addiction. So, we get together and we do something, we can change the world.
And this is a real, in a way, a pleasurable experience, because we're doing and creating something really good here. But I do want to touch on something he said. It's going to take everybody to lift the stigma on this disease. I call it the elephant in the room. And people realize that this is, addiction is a disease just like cancer, and we're able to talk about it openly. We're not going to be able to change this thing. We're not going to be able to slow this thing down. This disease is killing over 200 Americans a day, and nobody wants to talk about it. So we all need to get our head out of the sand, get behind programs like that, and get people as much help as they can. If you found out your neighbor had cancer, you'd be over at his house with a casserole. You find out your neighbor has an addiction problem, there isn't any casserole. Actually, you kind of stay away from your neighbor's house. I mean, that's got to change if we're going to make a change. So we need everybody to realize that there is no social boundaries on this disease. All it takes is one injury, one operation, actually in high school taking one of these different opioids, as an experiment to get hooked. Now, I'm not speaking for somebody on just statistics. I was addicted to opioids for 17 years. I'm a very strong and powerful man. Opioids dropped me to my knees in a blink of an eye. I don't want to see that happen to other people. But if it has happened to you, we want to get you in a program to help you. So working with people in the community, good people like Dickie, good people that have already donated, good people that will see this on rehab, people like Cheryl Spangler who will promote this to as many people as possible, we can make a difference. And it's extremely important. This disease and this epidemic that's going across our country is the most horrific health crisis we've ever had within our borders. So let's all work together and make a difference. Let's go into the holidays with an extra smile on our face, knowing that we helped somebody. Dickie, you want to say anything to anybody?
Get a word in edgewise here with you guys. I'd just like to offer that collaboration between like-minded individuals generally results in a very strong performance. You can see today it's generated money for Joey's cause. You need to be part of the collaboration. Don't be on the outside looking in. Be part of the solution. Anybody that can help to give should give, and do yourself a favor and feel good about it.
Well, just to let you know, we've had, this will be the 10th year of January that we started working on this property. The ministry or the Second Chance Center has been in for the last 5 years with men. And we only house 8 right now. We are going to rezone. We're in the middle of rezoning right now to 16, and then it will be to 25. We're putting a sprinkler system in. We've got 23 rooms to remodel. We have 2 staff houses. So there's a ton of work still to be done, besides helping the men to, really expand and really be able to help as many people as we can. I'm sure we could fill this place up if we had room. And just getting the word out, if there's somebody that needs help, please contact one of these guys, and so I could at least be involved to give advice or help out as much as I could. But like I said, I don't know any family in the country that hasn't been affected somehow.
Now, let me ask a question. Aren't you eventually going to have a program here for women also?
Well, there's property next door, and actually I have the plan over there already drawn of another facility, not at the same building. We don't want to put men and women in the same building. It would have to be a separate building on the property or next door. But the whole goal would be men and women. But it's so hard to generate the money that it takes to do this right. We've made great progress, but that is, I pray, comes, and we can do that also.
Speaking of money, and speaking for somebody who has been in several rehabs, rehabs are very pricey. They run anywhere from $30,000 to $45,000 a month for a 30-day program. I can tell you, as somebody addicted to opioids, a 30-day program is not going to help anybody. I don't believe a 60-day program will help it. I don't believe a 90-day program will help somebody. This is a year program that's not only that deals with alcohol and opioid addiction, but it's faith-based, that give you a little religion and a higher power that can help you go through this process. It's the most unbelievable program I've ever seen. And for $500 a month to get the kind of you couldn't pay $50,000 a month to get the kind of treatment you get at Crossroads. So we can help a lot of people with just a lot of small donations. Yeah. So I'm going to ask again for everybody to go to www.fight, F-I-G-H-T, Opioids, OPIOIDS.US. Go to our donation page from Opioids Foundation, and please donate. It's the holiday season. Make a difference in somebody's life. We're going to end this now by just wishing everybody a happy and safe holidays. And as Joey said, our motto behind this whole campaign is there's strength in numbers. We can make a difference. And as I always say, keep God first and everything else will fall into place. Dickie, you want to have the pleasure of hitting finish since my crippled self can't get up. I thank everybody for watching this, and anybody who watches it on the live stream, I will put comments to everyone. Thank you very much.